Yo, what's up? The guys over at TheKitPlug were kind enough to send me some kits to use, and I'll have the kits linked in the description. I also want to thank everyone for being so patient with my uploading schedule, which I apologize for, but to make up for it, here is a clip of a song that I'm working on. I've been this way ever since the beginning. I go beyond like I'm Terry McGinnis. I do it all, but you quit to pretend it. Cream on the crop and you quickly diminish. I don't got time. Today, we're making a track like J.I.D. I'm aiming for a sound like Never, Westbrook, or the beginning half of Slick Talk. Destin Route, also known as J.I.D., also known as JID, is a rapper hailing from Atlanta, Georgia. Growing up on the east side of Atlanta and being the youngest of 7 siblings, J.I.D. was surrounded by many sources of musical inspiration, taking inspiration from artists like Nas, Lil Wayne, Trick Daddy, and of course, Outkast. Even though music was always a part of his life, J.I.D. didn't always have his mind set on rapping. He actually went to college on a football scholarship and rapped on his free time just as a hobby. He didn't start taking rapping seriously until he met Earth Gang at the local college studio. Soon after meeting Earth Gang, J.I.D. joined their collective, Spillage Village, and released 2 mixtapes with them. Sometime later, J.I.D. was able to meet with J. Cole during a studio session and ended up signing with J. Cole's very own label, Dreamville. Fun fact, he got the name JID because his grandma said he was hyper or jittery when he was a kid. With the plugin Alpha Free, I used the Cold Pad preset and played a simple melody that runs through the whole track. I added a good amount of effects to it as well, like a sound goodizer, stereo shaper, kickstart to add a little bit of bounce, the free plugin Unstable to add a small bit of pitch bending, and a reverb. I also added Valhalla Freak Echo to do this cool pitch effect. I put an automation to the shift knob by going to the drop down menu and making an editor thumbnail. This is the method I use for making automations on any third-party plugin. With Nexus, I used the Chillin' House Lounge 3 preset and played this melody. I also changed the portamento to add the sliding effect. Finally, I added a high-pass EQ, sound goodizer, and reverb and stereo shaper to add a little more ambience. And I also used Mondo Mod to give it a little bit of pitch bend. I also have the same melody being played in an instance of Hybrid using the Bellish Keys preset, and I added the halftime growth speed effect. I used the drums from multiple kits provided by TheKitPlug. Here's my kick, the snare and the clap, and the hi-hat pattern. I also added reverb on the hats and used note pan to make certain parts of the pattern pan from left to right. And finally, I added some open hi-hats, percussion hits, and a vocal chant to fill in some of the empty space. I used a pretty normal, clean 808 for the bass, and it follows the same pattern as the first melody. I also made one variation of the bass just to add an octave slide. Here's the beat. Don't get it twisted, J.I.D. is a rapper's rapper, a lyrical wordsmith, filling his raps to the brim with double entendres, similes, internal rhymes, alliteration, references, and as many syllables as possible. But his wild rap style doesn't take away from his lyrics. He often raps about coming up from East Atlanta and the type of things he's witnessed there. He also has a lot of confidence in himself of being a top-tier rapper, and a lot of his lyrics reflect the idea that he's not getting the recognition that he deserves. To see all of these literary devices in action, let's take a look at a few of his verses. Y'all know I feel activated when I came in this bitch, claiming the 6. I don't care about being famous and shit. I was a bad little never had nigga, get the bag, give it back to my fanboy, I am who I am. Hope I don't get in the jam in a jam. Had a dream of eating lamb and a lamb. And the lamb will come off fam with the ram like Martin, Gina, Cole, Tommy, and Pam. I love that shit. In the context of the current hip-hop scene, JID is a breath of fresh air. I love hearing him on radio stations doing freestyles, and I get genuinely excited when I hear he's got new music on the way. I remember the first time I heard JID was on the YouTube channel Kinda Neat back in 2016. I was actually on my lunch break at my old job when I saw this video get uploaded, and I was in complete awe of his performance. I really don't have that much to say about him, he's just really fucking good. Hey, hey. Niggas too complicated, monster-rated, aggravated, industry exaggerated, orchestrated, overrated, fabricated. Niggas in my hood never graduated. Used to let the niggas gay gas to babies, put a different face on like a masquerade, and get clapped with a rat if you acting dangerous. Been to hell and back with no lacerations. I'm either running with a ball or I'm writing a rap. I stepped in the game and I never look back. I like to trim my punchlines like I'm planning a sack. I hit them from the blind side, that's my plan of attack. Now listen quick, riddle me this and riddle me that. They talking about riddling this and riddling that. They drugged out, don't give a shit, that's how I react. The dropouts, get off my dick, a nigga my snap. So coming from under the slums, I'll be running the thunder and out of the mud. I'll be slinging and slung in the son of a gun. With a nigga might run with it, I never run with a gun. Running your mouth, you get pussed in your lung. Talk about me from the slip of the tongue. Seen as a demon, might cuss at a nun. Cruella de Vil like 101. Stepped on a crack, I'm a king of the rap. I got what you lack, I carry the game on my back. When I show hijack, when I blow, get back. You think that I'm whack, I don't really know about that. Ain't never been the type of nigga to shoot at you. Tough as nails, cut them down to the cuticle. Lesson learned, ain't nobody been bulletproof. Lead a scene on my dog's funeral.